Hello everyone, Sister Colton here. I hope you've had a great weekend and are ready for another week. It is week lesson 10, so we're going to be talking about personal finances. And one thing is, you look here on my screen, we have, first thing you're going to do is for the application activity will be to download a finance tracker. So you'll just download that and it can be used in Excel or open Office spreadsheet. So hopefully if you don't have Excel, you've gotten that email from me about how you can get Microsoft Office free for students. And if you are unable to, let me know. One reminder with this is you're going to have 3 days to track your spending. If you find that the 3 days you were going to track your spending, you don't spend any money, go back to the last time that you did spend money and track those 3 days in a row of when you last spent money so that you have some authentic information to go off of. Because we want you to be able to reflect on what you spent and see where you're spending your money, and if you aren't spending any, then it's kind of hard to do that assignment. The next thing is there are different calculators. And what we want you to do is I want you to find 3 different calculators and try the different ones. Make sure you record which ones you've used so that you can include that in your application activity when it asks which calculators you explored. So I want you to explore 3 different ones. Don't just explore one and say that's the only one that looked interesting to you. The assignment is to explore 3 different ones. And so that's really mostly what it is. And I love this lesson this week because I think this is an area that we all, at least I know that's something that I am always striving to improve, is my finances. It sounds from previous discussions, I know some of you are good at doing this, or this has become one of your SMART goals, so maybe this will fit perfectly there, where you're trying to be better at being aware of where you're spending your money. There's a quote that I like that I share in this week's note from Sister Colton, and it's from Heber J. Grant, and he said, "If there is any one thing that will bring peace and contentment into the human heart and into the family, it is to live within our means." So I love just remembering that it can bring peace and contentment into our hearts and into our families if we are living within our means. And that's something that, regardless of how much money we all may make, I think everyone's unique and different, but the thing that is common is that we should all live within whatever means it is that we have. So anyway, I hope this week goes well for you. And one thing that I noted in my notes from Sister Colton this week is, since we are getting closer to the end of the semester, I want you to, hopefully you had a chance to look at the what if calculator or get an idea of what your grade will be at the end of the semester. And as you look at past assignments that maybe you got graded poorly on, contact me and talk to me about it, and we can see what we can do to try to build that score so that your hard work will demonstrate the grade that you have worked for and that you want to accomplish out of this class. So have a great week, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.